After so many moons of saving and complaining, I've got a roof, guys, on the cottage, and I am happy. To say happy is an understatement. I'm elated. I don't know. You get the vibe. If you're new to this channel, my name is Lynn, and I've been documenting the process of building a small home for myself in Zimbabwe. Cottage is in Gweru, and I don't know if location changes the pricing or anything, but in case you're curious, and it's a small cottage, 80 square meters, hence it's called Project 80 Squares. I am not creative, but there you go. As promised, guys, I've got the costs for you, how much I paid. Now I know some of you guys say, oh, it's too much, or it's too little, it's whatever. It's all good. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Now, a few disclaimers, guys. This is a heaped roof. That is what was signed off by the council of the area where I'm building their house, so I couldn't change that, and it goes with the plan, and that's the vibe I was going for. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, in terms of costs, guys, I know some of you guys say, oh, it depends with the area, but I don't think so. Hey, if you're building in the rural areas or you're building in town, it depends on the design you select. Build easy is build easy, right? Whether you're in the rural areas or not, might actually cost you more in the rural areas because you're transporting it, right? I don't know, but guys, Gweru prices, this was not a fix and supply. My project manager, aka Dad, went and bought these things himself. I trust him, and there you go. In total, guys, I paid $5,000. I'll say, to be exact, $4,973 excluding transport. Transporting the materials and all of that was gifted to us for free. My project manager did that for us, husband and I, so that was great. So I'll round off the fuel for that and say it cost $5,000 to do a heaped roof on an 80 square meter cottage. Was that fair? I don't know. Let's break down the costs. Okay, so for the trusses and the fisher boards, I'm gonna try and put pictures here. They are not the best, but I feel like you can kind of see. I paid $1,710, so that's for the structure. Then I went with Qtiles because originally, if you guys remember, I wanted concrete tiles, but I was discouraged from concrete tiles because allegedly they leak. Word on the streets is saying a lot of the people that are doing concrete tiles, well, in my town at least, right, they are not so good with concrete tile, like the laying of them. Lots of leaks because the people that are experts in concrete tiles left the country. So, and 90% of people are doing IBR tiles, and people are now experts in that. So I'm like, you know what, concrete tiles are already expensive, so I wouldn't want to do something that I will regret. So I was going towards the IBR tiles for cost as well as installation, so that I wouldn't have a lot of problems. So, but to get that concrete look that I was looking for, I decided to use Qtiles, right, to get that wavy look. For the cottage, I bought these at Buildies. They were going for $2,408. Now, because I'm in a lot of groups, guys, my favorite is let's build our homes in Zimbabwe, ZW, or let's build our homes, ZW. Okay, I'll put the name of the group here. That's my favorite building group on Facebook to date. If you guys got another one, plug me in the comment section. There was a discussion about should we put insulation or not, and then someone was like, guys, at the end of the day, IBR sheets, it's metal, and when it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. There's condensation. It's a whole ballgame. You do need insulation. So I actually did have a little bit of a back and forth with my project manager because he was like, oh, you're already paying so much. Do you really need it if you're gonna put a ceiling? But I was like, you know what? We're already in it. We might as well die. So we did go for alu bubble. Is it alu bubble? Yeah, insulation. It was $275. Now, labor, the guys were so sweet, guys. They were so negotiable, but in the end, I loved their work. I had nothing to complain. No Yeah, so we paid the quote that they gave us without negotiating, for $580. So now, guys, remember, I will give you guys their contact details, but I do want to say this. Obviously, don't say Learn paid 580. You should, it depends on how big and how complex your design are. Remember, my cottage is very simple. I try to make it as simple as possible. What we now know is, when you're building, the moment you decide to be creative, you're adding stuff, that means money is going up as well. So the point is, when you contact these guys and they give you a different code or whatever, just know that it's tailored towards you. And I believe that if someone does a good job, they deserve to be paid well, because I feel like that's how my work is. Like, when I put effort in my own work, I get rewarded. So I feel like I should behave the same with my contractors. So all in all, guys, like I say, transport, from purchasing this material, being delivered and all of that, that was gifted. So I don't know how much that would cost, but excluding transport, because I think that also varies, right, depending on where you live. In total, I paid $4,973 for the roof. Guys, is it a lot? I don't know. I think it's a lot, because I'll be honest, the first quotations I was getting, all in all, excluding insulation, the maximum was 3,900, and I got so many quotes from different people, because remember, it's been like a good 3 months or 4 months since the last update, guys. So I haven't been working on, I was just saving this money. So I was actually trying to save to get to $4,000, but what happened was, I went to Zimbabwe, I think 2 months ago, and I saw these contractors work. There's a house that was being built not so far from my parents' house, and it just looked neat. You know, when it's like when you see a dress and you just fall in love with it and you keep dreaming about it. It was like that. That roof just looked spectacular. And I got from this guy, and he was higher. Not the labor, his material was higher. But now it makes sense. His work is so good because everything is where it's supposed to be. Like, the sheets are tightly pegged, like everything. I don't know, guys, it just looks good. Granted, it hasn't rained, I don't know if it leaks, but for now everything looks spot on. So, however, the labor was the same as the other guys, so I was like, I might as well go with this guy whose work I've properly seen and I fall in love with. So that is how I decided to go with that guy. Now, timeline, guys, although it took months to save this money for me, they were done in like 5 days. Let's just say a week tops, because there was also a day where inspectors came to check the work. So after they put up the truss and everything, the building inspector came, took a look. After they finished putting the roof, the inspector came as well. So just factor in those days. But I'll be honest, when all is said and done, in 7 days, the roof was up and running. It was already done. So that project was done. I think I'm done with everything that I had on my notes. If you guys have got any questions, let's talk about it in the comment section. I'm always here to answer. Now, big question, was this the hardest part? I'll tell you why it was hard, guys. I feel like steam, you are building from the footing to whatever. You could be on a roll, but you're also now getting tired, right? Because like your lifestyle also changes, or my lifestyle changed. All this money used to be money for me to just spend and enjoy life with my partner, but now it's going to this building project. And I just think because the money is wanted at once, it becomes like a bit heavy. With the other stage, right, you get $500, the guys can come in, dig around. You get $800, the guys, you can buy cement, you can build wall up until, you know what I mean, like every dollar that you save can do something. But with the roof, it all has to, like I said, this work was done in a week, so you have to have your money together. So I think that's the biggest challenge. Valuda Maria Wokawan. Now, in conclusion, what's the next stage? I don't know, guys. I'm thinking something low, like I'm thinking maybe septic tank. I don't know. I'll tell you guys in my next video what I've decided. Remember, you are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until next time.